Greetings and salutations, Internet, and welcome to another episode of Who's Your Brother? I'm the older of the two brothers. My name's Christian. With me, as always, is my younger brother, Evan.
The President of the United States kidnapped a guy.
Not just a guy.
Like this, and here's the thing, folks. Oh, yeah, the Epstein list, which is true, by the way. He definitely kidnapped a bunch of people. But recently, the President of the United States kidnapped the President of Venezuela.
3 days into the new year, after somebody had asked him on New Year's Day what his resolution was, and I shit you not, that dude said peace on earth. He bombed Venezuela and kidnapped the president.
Now, you're probably sitting there asking yourself, how can a president of the United States do something like this? Well, folks, I'm so glad to say, think about this. Here's a silver lining for you in all this shittiness. We are finally back into precedented times. A Republican president kidnapping and usurping a local government in order to get oil? Welcome back, America.
Right. It's too bad Dick Cheney died. He would have loved Trump for this.
Dude, he would have been fucking stoked. The Bush administration, whoever's left of it, is probably jumping for joy right now. Right. They love this shit.
Either that or they're jealous as hell. Like, hey, that's my move.
Hey, wait a second. You can't do that. Yeah. Bombing countries for their oil? Well, that's my gig.
Yeah. It's all fucking bad, too. Like, he let the oil companies know that he was going to do this before it happened. Not members of Congress, or any Democrats. Some Republicans, I'm sure, knew, but holy God, this shit's fucked up. Oh, little brother, are you familiar with Poly Market?
Poly Market? No, What the hell is this?
Poly Market, not to do an ad for 'em or anything, is a place where you can literally bet on anything. A homie of mine from the casino is always trying to get me to get on there because he's trying to get people to wager that the government will release stuff that confirms the existence of extraterrestrials. He's always trying to get people to bet on that. He's like, we'll make a killing when they release it this year. And I'm like, I'm not sure they're gonna, man, but whatever. It gets him hyped. Well, when I say anything, I mean anything. An hour before all this went down in Venezuela, some new user put a pretty significant wager on Maduro being cooed, basically, and won I think almost $500,000.
You know what? Fuck, I have heard of this goddamn garbage shit. Just because it's an attempt to literally monetize every part of your life. God forbid you have any space in your life where you're not trying to monetize something. Mm-hmm. But
and gambling. Gamble on it, baby. Come on, you love this feeling. Gamble.
Oh my God. So we now have, this is a whole new type of insider trading that's happening now.
Mm-hmm.
This is wow.
Yeah, no, Las Vegas dystopia. All right, whatever. Yeah. New Vegas, I guess. This is Fallout New Vegas stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Because, man, we are gearing up to basically start World War III, because after this one, I think this one has just, whet his appetite. This isn't a thing where Trump's like, yeah, we did that. That was awesome. He's like, yo, look what we can do. Because, not only did they take the president out, they also basically just said, well, the U.S. is going to run it. Not well, don't worry, we're putting this person in charge. That right-wing lady who won the Nobel Peace Prize. Do you know why they're not putting her in charge?
Oh, why is that? Do tell.
Because she didn't turn down the Peace Prize. Because she took his Peace Prize. That's how he sees it. And this also reminds me of my favorite take that I've seen on it is somebody was like, man, it's a sad day when the FIFA World Peace Prize doesn't mean anything anymore.
Oh, man. I have to imagine that orange fuck's just sitting there I can't believe it. Nobody's stopping me. Hey, you guys want to kidnap somebody else? We can just do that, apparently.
Yeah.
They don't even care that we're child predators. We can just do that.
Yeah, no. He's already made veiled threats against the president of Mexico, saying that she is just run by the cartels, so she needs to get out of there. And, of course, now they're ramping up talks of annexing Greenland again. So that is 100% a thing that we are going to do. You and I, little brother, and you, Our dear listeners are going to live through the moment where we all just watch mouths agape as it is declared that Trump is trying to annex Greenland.
You know, I remember when a lesser-known historical figure attempted and succeeded at annexing a neighboring country.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all cracked your history books open recently, or if you just paid attention in any of the classes that you had to take through high school and probably college too. You know those guys were the bad guys, right?
Yeah.
You understand this, yes? That in every class you ever learn about these fuckers in, they were the bad guys. Do you know what that makes us? Do you have, I'll give you 3 guesses. Go ahead, no, guess.
Does it make us the heroes?
No, sorry, incorrect.
Does it make us NPCs?
Some of you maybe, but I won't give that to all of us.
Fuck. Are we the baddies?
Oh, and we have it, folks. Yes, that would make us the... In history books, somewhere down the line, they're gonna fucking point to this moment and be like, yeah, look, the U.S. had been crumbling for a while, but, like, this was kind of the moment where they fully made the switch to the dark side, if you will.
Right, yeah, no, this moment, like, it's not even our first coup, you know? Like,
No, God, no.
But this one was so brazen, you know? Like... I don't know, they at least used to try to be subtle and nice about it and just be like, hey, I don't know what the fuck's going on down there. Would they just funded it? But now he's just brazenly doing it. Like, we'll just take what we want. We're going to take all their oil. That's ours now.
That's U.S. oil. They stole it from us. Ah, yes. The oil on their land that they have, that's ours, apparently.
Yeah, absolutely. We have the right to it. They're not giving it to us the way we want to, so we're just gonna fucking take it.
Well, this is a hellhole. It sucks here. I don't like it. But, you know what? We'll talk more about that in a bit.
Yeah.
For right now, welcome to the show, Who's Your Brother?
Yeah, hey, welcome to episode 69.8. 69.8. 69 takes Manhattan. 69.8. Fate of 69. 69.8. Final Reckoning. 69.8. Jigsaw. 69.8. Resurrection. 69.8. Hell World. And 69.8. The Last Jedi.
Man, we didn't have anything good for Saw, huh? It's just Jigsaw. The 8th one was just Jigsaw.
Just Jigsaw.
Was it any good?
I mean, so I rewatched them all recently, and hilariously enough, I feel like I liked Jigsaw and Spiral a little better on the rewatch. But as far as Saw movies go, like, you can really stop after the first 3. Like, if it's not your cup of tea, like, it's clearly my cup of tea. I love it. Like,
yes, of course.
I'm there for the silly violence. Like, yes, just do the violence. The plot means nothing to me. But like there is one, but you can have a good laugh at it. Like there's like 4 different movies where it's revealed that Jigsaw had a secret sidekick, and they were there the whole fucking time. Every time they'll be like, "Here's how this person was in Saw 1 or Saw 2." Like, what? What? They were there the whole time? The whole time. So by the time the 3rd and 4th one happens, my fiance and I are just laughing like, oh shit, they've been there the whole time. But yeah, no, so they're just not that great. So yeah, you definitely don't need to see Jigsaw or Spiral.
Well, because I know Spiral is like agreed upon as the worst. Like everyone kind of universally consensus that that Spiral sucks.
Spiral does fucking suck. The best part about Spiral, every victim is a corrupt cop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I can accept that.
I love that for it. Like, rewatching it, I was like, this movie does have a lot of dead corrupt cops, and I love that.
Well, aside from all the Jigsaw stuff, and, well, okay, it wouldn't be Who's Your Brother without the Jigsaw stuff, but regardless, we have ourselves a little bit of a method to our madness. We structure our show a certain way, and the way we structure it is based on an old saying, brother of mine. What is that saying?
That saying is, if you give the people bread and circuses, they will never revolt.
Too true. Although, God, those bread and circuses are getting expensive as fuck these days. But anyway,
yeah, they definitely don't give them to you anymore.
No, they do not. We start you off with the bread, where we talk about food news, all things happening, usually in the realm of fast food. But occasionally we go a little highbrow with it. Not often, but occasionally.
Occasionally, we are known to. But after that, we'll move you on to the circuses, where we'll give you the entertainment news. Evan will give you some video game news. We'll give you some TV, some movie news, maybe even some stage news, music news even. Who knows?
And then finally, we bring you into the revolt, where we talk about all the revolting things happening in this godforsaken country. Occasionally, we'll give you some state news. The God King Mike Braun will do something stupid every now and then.
Mm-hmm. Even some world news occasionally.
Oh, yeah, every now and then. Every now and then, we'll bring you some world news. But regardless, we started all off with the bread. So, brother, let us get this bread.
Let's get this bread. All right, little brother, what do you got to start us off with?
Oh, boy. So, I know I just said that the bread and the circuses are getting a little expensive. Well, don't you worry about that, dear listener, because... fuck. IHOP is here to save the day. I couldn't even get it out without laughing. I'm sorry, folks.
Oh, thank fuck. We looked up, we were in need, we looked up to the sky, and we saw the giant symbol of pancakes.
Or if you will, IHOP, based on their very short-lived rebranding. Nope,
Definitely a joke.
Whatever IHOP tells you. That was a fucking real thing. They were going to fucking rebrand it.
Nope, that was totally a joke. Haha, guys, we're so funny. We're all laughing together. We're all laughing together at my silly joke. IHOP.
Absolutely not. I'll never let you forget IHOP. I'll never fucking let you forget, you stupid bastards.
Right, nice
but regardless, you don't go to IHOP for burgers. You go there for the pancakes. And hey, IHOP is giving away all-you-can-eat pancakes. Yes, that's right. The most mediocre pancakes you've ever eaten in your life. You can get all of them. All you want. Forever. Well, not forever. It's a limited time event.
Limited time, of course.
Limited time event, of course. So, a couple catches to this. Mm-hmm. The first one, it started yesterday.
They can't just be like, hey, give us $5 and have all the pancakes you can want. No, always got to have a catch.
Oh, of course, there's always a catch. Mm. So it started yesterday, and it runs through March 30th, at least yesterday as of recording this. Yesterday, January 5th. It is the 6th today. It will run through March 30th, and the one catch, fairly reasonable as far as I'm concerned, you have to order a select breakfast combo, and you get the pancakes with the combo, and you can get the bottomless pancakes from there.
Yeah, anytime I get like a combo, like I guess I don't need a refill on the pancakes generally.
No, I eat the combo, I eat the pancakes, and then I'm like, all right, I'm good. Hell, I usually don't get the pancakes. I get toast. Yeah, look, I've gotten older. I'm 27 now, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Pancakes, I'll just get the toast. Do you have rye?
I prefer French toast, and to that even I'll prefer a waffle.
Yeah, I'm usually a waffle first kind of person.
Yeah, waffle.
You know, that's a general preference.
Yeah, waffle French toast pancake. Nothing wrong with a decent pancake, but pancakes are definitely like the lowest of like the breakfast platter thing, you know?
No, I agree. Yeah.
But of course they're trying to draw you in with this. I feel like they're probably gonna thin out their batter for it, you know, if it's not already thinned out. But this is like a nothing giveaway, because if they're giving it away with the combo, like we said, like most people, like they won't be ordering smaller combos so they can eat more pancakes. They want the extra stuff that comes with it, the toast, the bacon, the sausage, the eggs, the fruit, whatever else people have with breakfast.
But hey, if you've got the appetite for it and you find yourself at an IHOP, first of all, I'm so sorry that you ended up at an IHOP. But second,
right, just go to
get
Waffle
yourself
House.
Some. You could have gone to the Waffle House. You could go to Waffle House.
Go to IHOP, get you some pan coin.
The stupid fucking pan coin.
Pan coin.
Oh God, yeah. I wonder if they're still doing that. I honestly, I have no idea if they are still like running that fucking dumb shit.
Me neither, but they are now apparently running bottomless pancakes. So, again, my suggestion is just go to Waffle House, get your hash browns covered and topped. That's cheese and chili.
Yeah, no, do it. You can watch the guy in the window smoke over your eggs. It's great.
Hell yeah, it's part of the ambiance.
It is, and maybe somebody gets into a fist fight with the wait staff. It's awesome.
It could be you,
Dinner and theater.
right? Hey, man, today could be your day. Uh, all right.
All right.
So IHOP giving out the free pancakes, I think, as a way to try to draw people in because people are being tighter with their budgets, and the idea of bottomless pancakes feels like more for your buck. Domino's, the pizza chain, famous for their 30-minute delivery back in the 80s, which did not go well for them. They had to shut that shit down pretty fucking quick. I found a report. It's an older report, but it seems that they have been noticing an uptick in carryouts, like 7 or 8%, which they weren't expecting. And they think it's in relation to people trying to save money. You know, they'll save on the delivery fees and having to tip the driver and whatnot. Like, fuck it, I'll just drive the 10 minutes to go get my pizza.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Look, if I ever order a pizza, I'm a hot box kind of person. There's one like not even 10 minutes down the road from me, so I'm a hot box kind of enjoyer. And like every time I order from them, I'm like, why would I pay for delivery? It doubles the time it's going to take for me to get my pizza. I have to, tip the driver. It's extra pay on top of on what I'm, already getting. Like, why would I pay delivery? I'll just go and get it. It's 10 minutes away. I'll turn on the radio. I'll listen to some Jewel. It's fine.
Hell yeah. I guess that makes a whole lot of sense. For me, like, I don't do like a whole lot of like door dashing or shit like that, Uber Eats, where I...
No, God, no.
But for me, pizza was like the one thing you get delivered, Like everything else, like, no, you go there, but pizza will come to you. For me, that used to be part of the magic of pizza, that and Chinese food.
Really? Chinese food was your big delivery one?
Back in my day, what were the other delivery things, man?
That's fair. I guess, I don't know. Chinese food, for me, for my day, Chinese food is I'll go pick up the order, I'll place the order, then go pick it up. But I'm like, that's like less delivery than pizza, like way less even.
Yeah, way less than pizza. But I used to know a few Chinese joints that would deliver back in the day. See, that's the thing. When I lived over in the apartments off Emerson, there was a Chinese joint right next door in the strip mall that would deliver to us. So, and they do it really cheap. They're like, you're just in the apartments next door, $2.
See, that was the thing for me back in my college days. My two big delivery ones were pizza, but my other one was Jimmy John's. Because look,
Jimmy
are
John's...
the sandwiches great? No, God, no. But I give Jimmy John's at least this tiny bit of credit. They were fast. Yeah. That fucking slogan was not a lie. They were pretty fast on the draw.
Yeah. Well, you see, that's the thing. I remember a time before Jimmy John's.
Ooh, BJ before Jimmy John's.
I'm not sure BJ is the thing to call it, but hey, whatever. Maybe, but either way, yeah. So I guess for me, like I said, pizza, the delivery was part of the ambiance. I still get Domino's. There's the Domino's right around the corner from me. I don't mind Domino's. They improved the recipe, like 15 years ago or so. It's not the greatest or anything, but as far as like quick pizzas, I prefer a Domino's to like a Pizza Hut or a Donato's.
I mean, no, look, I definitely prefer it over the Hut because Pizza Hut has not been good for a long time. Me personally, I like a good Donato's pizza. I like the thin crust. If I'm going for thin crust, I'll go to Donato's.
My favorite pizza is still the ordinary. Well, I guess it's the extraordinary.
Really? To this day?
The extraordinary now. But yeah, no, that thick ass fucking pizza that they make with like a full on layer of sausage and a layer of pepperoni. Oh, I love that shit.
Oh man,
the ordinary, the ordinary for people who don't know, is a little restaurant in the small town where my little brother and I grew up, Wanamaker, Indiana.
Man, what a fucking nothing town. But they did have the ordinary.
They did have the ordinary bomb ass fucking pizza.
And they also I've been getting into.
Huh?
Oh no, you go ahead. Yeah.
I was also just gonna say, and they also had Wheatley's, the blandest fucking fried fish you ever had in your life.
Oh god, that shit was so fucking bland. We used to go to that shit every Friday, especially during Lent.
Friday.
Every Friday during summer. We went to Wheatley's. And here's the thing, when I was a kid and I didn't know no better, I was like, man, it's pretty good. And then I had like actually seasoned, I think I went to like a soul food joint back in college and had like actually good like real fish. And I was like, oh my God, this fucking changed it. I've been eating shit.
Yeah.
They've been feeding me fucking crap my whole life.
Yeah, I think you're lucky that you at least liked it, because I hated it when I was a kid, so it put me off fish. Like, I still, like, when I see fried fish, I'm like, absolutely fucking not. And, like, when regular fish, I'll be like, I'll try it, but I don't think I'm gonna like it. But I have had a few fish dishes in the past couple years that I did enjoy, because I lived in Virginia, which is on the coast, so a lot of seafood.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, man. God, you know what pizza I'm really into though is Jets. Jets Pizza. They do the Detroit style pizza, like with a really thick crust.
Mm-hmm.
That's my shit. I fucking Jets pizzas. That is my shit right there. Yeah. I will absolutely fucking destroy a Jets pizza.
I feel like there's a Jets not too far from here. Maybe I'll give them a try. There's maybe a Jack's Pizza. I think not too far from here too. Oh fuck.
Jack's is bad. I will say Jack's is bad. That's bad pizza.
Damn it, man.
Sorry, Jack's.
No, I'm just thinking. I thought the bacon would help, but I am hungry. I had some bacon
talking about food.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting off topic anyway, because I was trying to talk about the delivery just being indicative of the economic downturn we're in. You know, just another indicator of all the trouble that we are in economically, while this country slides into fascism and authoritarianism. Fun.
This is true. But hey, folks, here's another one for you. Within the food world, we're gonna pivot off pizza for a little bit and go to everyone's favorite fast food joint, McDonald's.
What's
you know
McDonald's
that one
up to?
that you kind of go to?
Yeah.
When you're kind of desperate.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be a little bit desperate to go to McDonald's. I've always said that.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely these days. I've got one right around the corner from me, and I think I've visited it like 3 times the entire time I've lived here, which is almost 4 years now.
I haven't been to a McDonald's. God, fuck, probably since high school. It's been over a decade for me. Like, and that's not, no. Hey, hang on. Wait, no, never mind. Okay. Look, I'm trying to think of the last time I did go to McDonald's.
Right.
It's been a long time. Let's just say that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I went there for breakfast because that's the only good thing they have.
That's true.
But McDonald's is under a little bit of fire right now. They're facing a class action lawsuit.
Oh man,
over there.
Is it because their food's unhealthy and it's killing people?
Well, weirdly enough, it's over the food, yes, but health-wise, no, fuck that. We all know what McDonald's is at this point.
Yeah.
Apparently not. It's over their very popular but limited time McRib sandwich.
What seems to be the issue with the McRib?
The issue is that it's not actually made of rib meat. Which, I'm gonna be so real with you folks, I kind of thought we all knew that. I thought we were all, like, in agreement that, like, yeah, no, it's not rib meat, whatever the fuck it is. It's a meat beyond science, and not, like, Beyond Meat, which is also beyond science. No. This is untouched by God. This is a man-made horror beyond our comprehension. Yeah. I thought we all knew that. I thought we were all cool with that.
Right, I thought it was understood, yeah, that this isn't, like, rib meat. Like, the McRib's just the name. It's, like, rib-shaped. Like, they process meat into a paste and then, like, shoot it like Play-Doh into a press, which then makes it into the shape that it is. And then they slather it in sauce and put onions and pickles, ? On there. But yeah,
I mean,
the thought that it was actually rib meat, I don't know if this is indicative of, like, how good McDonald's is at marketing or how stupid people are, and I'm tempted to say the latter.
Look, when it comes to lawsuits, I do typically want to take the stance against the megacorp because obviously I, hate all those fuckers. But, I'll flip both ways on this. I'll say, obviously, take down megacorps. They should be held accountable for their actions. But also, man, we all knew this. Like, yeah, you can take it to court, but everyone knew this already. This isn't a shock. This isn't surprising. You know? If you told me it was made with people, I'd be like, yeah, that actually makes sense for McDonald's.
Yeah, I suppose I wouldn't be too surprised if it's like, yeah, no, every once in a while we just take one of our lonelier employees and grind them up into a sandwich.
And you know what? I don't think McDonald's sales would go down that much. If they came out and said, like, yeah, we occasionally just huck somebody in just to see what happens. I feel like their sales might dip like a percentage for a quarter, and it wouldn't change that much. The needle wouldn't move.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, though. So back in the day, it looks like around 2003, there was a lawsuit brought against McDonald's about their McNuggets. And
Yeah.
the judge referred to them as a McFrankenstein because they basically just grind up a bunch of like chicken meat or whatever and then press it into one of the shapes. After that, hilariously enough, in like 2004, maybe it was even late 2003, they started doing this whole ad campaign about their all-white meat, their new all-white meat chicken nuggets. Because they were like, it's like, they were forced to do this, so they're like, yeah, no, this is totally cool, right, guys? It's all white meat now. We guarantee it. Because the court says we have to.
Here's the thing. I was a kid when this happened, and I remember on a lot of my cartoon channels, they were playing ads for like you know, for like the kids meal, you know, oh yeah, the chicken nuggets, it's 100% real chicken. Now you don't have like a kid eating it and be like, oh yeah, it's real chicken. And even as like a fucking like 6 or 7-year-old, in my child brain I went, what the fuck was it before then?
Right? And there's some meat byproduct in there, a little sawdust.
And just a smidge, just the tiniest skosh of horse.
Oh, mercy. But yeah, so I imagine, well, if it was 2003, I guess I would imagine this shit going quite the same as the chicken nugget. But now, I'm like, where is this lawsuit happening? Because, I don't know, it might not amount to fucking shit, you know? Including New York, Illinois, California, Washington, D.C. Yeah, so this is in the U.S. So, fuck, man. Corporations don't have to suffer consequences anymore, so I don't think anything's going to happen.
That's true. Corps can basically kill people at this point.
Yeah.
They have, and they will continue to do so.
Yeah, no. Including McDonald's. So, congratulations to McDonald's on winning this lawsuit. Yeah. Well, I think this bread is sufficiently baked. Wouldn't you agree, little brother?
I agree completely.
Well, you know what that means. It's time for the circuses. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Hoosier Brothers Circuses. Fear not, we have fired our previous ringmaster after it was revealed that he was, in fact, on the Epstein flight logs.
Damn shame. Damn fucking shame. We have replaced him, thankfully, though I'm not convinced that the new ringmaster is not just an amalgamation of 152 rats in a trench coat.
I think it might be Kevin Spacey, which, basically the same thing as 152 rats in a trench coat.
It's true. It's true. Very similar.
Yeah. If that's the case, I think we'll soon be looking for a new ringmaster, because, God damn it, Kevin Spacey, get out of here!
Go away. We don't want you here.
Yeah. We don't want you here, Kevin Spacey. Anyway, welcome to the fucking circuses. We're here to give you the entertainment news. What have we got, little brother?
Well, it's been a long road. It's been a road of declining quality where every season has just gone downhill more and more, but it's over. Stranger Things has officially ended.
That is correct. Season 5 came to a close on New Year's Eve with the release of the final episode. That was 2 hours long, the right side up. I watched it with my fiance. I've enjoyed Stranger Things. We did the correct thing, and we rewatched all the previous seasons right before we started Season 5, which was a good idea because I had forgotten a great deal of it.
Oh, God. Well, Once again, here's the thing. I'll go ahead and tell everybody this. My brother may have watched the finale. I have not. I watched the first season, and I went, that was really good. I liked that quite a bit. I can't wait to see what they do next. And then they made season 2, and I went, this is less good. I don't like this as much. It's not bad yet, but it's still not quite as good. Maybe they just had a dud. And then season 3 came out, and I went, this is marginally worse than season 2, and quite a bit worse than season 1. So I will not continue with this anymore. And I didn't even finish season 3. I didn't bother.
So, I think there were some issues with season 2, but I thought it was mostly decent season. I liked a lot of the aesthetic of season 3 with the big mall and whatnot. And there was a crazy wild ending to season 3 and a really funny scene. So yeah, no, I enjoyed season 3. Season 4 took so long, but it did have some good fucking moments. And season 5 took also ridiculously long. And by the time they got to season 5, they were pretty lazy with the fucking writing. And also, I will say this. I think I mentioned it before. I feel like the characters got dumber in between seasons. Like, instead of, like, leveling up and figuring shit out, they were just, like, suddenly surprised by monsters. Like, 4 seasons in, like, how are you surprised by this? You have been dealing with this for 4 years at this fucking point. You should be very prepared. Which was hilariously enough, when season 5 starts, they are like meticulous. They've got a plan, they have codes, they have all this shit. They're like sneaking past the army and whatnot. And I'm like, finally, y'all figured some shit out. So I feel like they did kind of address that at the beginning of season 5. Like, we're sorry we made them kind of stupid. Here they are. They've been planning and training, and they've kind of got some shit right. But still, shit gets fucked up. Like, unexpected, mishaps and whatnot. But, but still, like I said, the writing was still a little bit silly this season. More than once, like at least 3 or 4 times, like somebody would figure out the solution to something because like of something they saw or something somebody else said, and they'd be like a light bulb moment. They'd be like, wait a second, what if we did this? It reminds me of this thing that I just saw happening. Of course. And I don't know, that felt a little... Because they did, of course, it worked out in the first season, but it felt a little much this season. Like every other episode, they'd be, of course, it's like the popcorn in the microwave.
Yeah, and like, look, I have seen plenty of people kind of clowning on this show on social media platforms, and you clearly still had your fun with it. You still enjoyed it to some degree or another,
For sure.
which is like great, good. But I do want to say this, and I will say this at least in its defense. Despite having not watched it, I will say this. At least it wasn't as bad as Game of Thrones Season 8.
Fuck yeah, man. Like, that's the thing. Like, the writing may have got, like, a little silly, and lazy at points. And some of the storylines didn't make the best sense. But the way they ended it, the way they wrote it, like, they did right by the characters. They leveled up some people. They had some really intense emotional moments, some good payoffs, a lot of really good payoffs. So it was a well done exit to a show. Unlike Game of Thrones Season 8, which just fucked everything up front to back.
Well,
all these stories are fucking meaningless. Fuck you, the viewer.
Fuck you for caring about him.
Right, yeah.
What are you, stupid? You cared?
This is what... we took an extra year to give you the worst that we absolutely could. I remember when that happened. When they were like, Season 8 will be out in 2 years. I was like, why do you have to wait an extra year for this? Shit, now I'd kill to just wait 1 extra year.
Well, if you'll indulge me, if I may.
I will.
Stranger Things has been around for quite a while.
9 years.
And I'll never deny its impact. 9 years. I'll never deny its impact on the cultural zeitgeist.
For sure.
It definitely had a big impact.
Yeah, no,
however,
that first season hit like a hurricane.
I agree. And, quick tangent before I go on with this bit. I've always said, and I still believe this, that Stranger Things should have been an anthology series. I fully believe that it should have been new kids, new environments, new situations with every season. I think that would have been... I would have liked that a lot more, but I feel like the success of that first season just kind of cemented that it was always going to be serialized. But I digress.
Right, yeah. The iconicness of the kids from that series, from that season. Plus, like, they ended with them, like, having to be like, and also something's up with Will.
Yeah, but I don't know. I wouldn't have minded if a little bit of mystery was left at the end of the show. It leaves the audience like, ooh, oh, what's that thing?
Right?
It leaves you with questions. I feel like
maybe we'll come back to that in a few seasons.
yeah, maybe. But regardless, I would like to mention all of the major TV shows. Somebody has compiled a list of all the major TV shows that started and ended during the run of Stranger Things.
That came and went. All right, hit me, little brother. What have we got? What came and went? Do you have like the beginning and ending year with them?
I do not, unfortunately. This is just a compiled list, no dates available. It is from the Twitter Discussing Film, at Discussing Film. So, this is where that list comes from.
Okay. What have we got?
We have You, Loki, Dark, Barry, Ozark, Andor, Arcane, Atlanta, Snowfall, Riverdale, This Is Us, Cobra Kai, Killing Eve, Big Mouth, Luke Cage, Dairy Girls, Westworld, The Crown, Succession, Yellowstone, Squid Game, The Punisher, Sex Education, Young Sheldon, The Good Place, 13 Reasons Why, Superman and Lois, The Good Doctor, Raised by Wolves, His Dark Material, Star Trek Discovery, Designated Survivor, The Handmaid's Tale, Umbrella Academy, Star Wars The Bad Batch, Righteous Gemstones, Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, What We Do in the Shadows, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
That is a fantastic list.
So that is all of the major shows that came and went.
Ridiculous. And some of those I was like, that can't be true. Like, I literally am looking at Riverdale right now, like, no. Riverdale came out before that, right? And how long has Riverdale been over? And Riverdale has only been over for 2 years and came out in 2017.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's wild, man. That's wild. Only 5 seasons of Stranger Things, too. Like, I think there were 42 episodes, maybe?
I believe that is correct, yes.
Yeah. Back in the day, that would have been 2 seasons of a show.
Well, okay, and that bleeds into a much bigger systemic issue with modern television. So 2 big issues with modern television. But, like, the first one is that, like, production times are getting longer, they're writing shorter seasons, and for those of you who don't know, this is to cut cost. Like, longer production cycles for shorter shows, it cuts writers basically because you're using your writers less. It cuts a lot of your production team because you're doing a lot less production.
Yeah.
You're using a lot more CG, so it's CG artists.
And it's contract shit too, because if a show's on for like 20 episodes, then it's like X amount of pay and this, that, and the other, and guarantees and yada, yada, yada. But if it's only 8 episodes, then it's less guarantees and whatnot,
Yeah, no, exactly. So this is all just like that's an issue that I have with like on its own. I personally, as a creative myself, I take issue with that sort of shit. But the other problem, and you mentioned the writing and the characters getting dumber, like that's another issue. I think it was a statement from fucking the head writer of Star Trek Lower Decks, which is a pretty solid show if you've had a chance. If you've had a chance to watch, if you like Star Trek, it's pretty entertaining. But he mentioned that during like a meeting with Netflix execs, they were like, "We want you to write your show for people we want your characters to explain everything they're doing as they're doing it, so people who are like on their phone or like making dinner can still follow what's happening, even if they're not looking at the screen."
Yeah, no, I've heard of this phenomenon too. And another thing you might notice if you start watching a lot of shows is they're shooting it, well, not all of it, but you can definitely tell certain scenes where the show is shot or made so that people can share clips on their phones so they can just cut out what's left and right and it's okay, Because they want those quick viral
I've also heard of that.
They want those quick viral clips. But yeah, and they want it explained. I think I might have read something similar or the same thing because somebody was talking about, well, what if they're making spaghetti? And the dude's response was, if that's the case, then they put on my show and then started actively ignoring it. And there's no amount of hand-holding I can do to help them.
Yeah, that's that same interview.
Yeah. So they're dumbing it down as much as they can. Yeah, for sure. Because hilariously enough, they're not wrong.
Yeah,
Like I have
not
to
a
remind,
big fan of that.
I have to remind myself sometimes, like you should, like I tuck my phone behind a pillow so I'm not instinctively grabbing it. Like if there's like a lull in whatever's happening on the show. Because I have the ADHD,
yeah,
man. I get very easily distracted.
That's fair. That's fair, man. I mean, look, I'm not saying I don't understand, but also I'm saying, I don't know. Can't you just watch a movie, an hour and a half long movie without looking at your phone?
Yeah, no. There for sure, the writer was correct there. Like, they shouldn't make it easier for me. Like, I should have to be engaged with the movie because it makes the film better. But they've decided to meet us where we're at. The executives have, and that's a terrible idea.
Oh, yeah.
Where we're at ain't good.
That's its own problem.
You know where we're at?
Where are we at?
The ending of the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
Yeah, pour one out, everybody. This one hurts. Yeah. This sucks.
R.I.P.
I hate
to
it.
the CPB.
Yep. It's bad.
Yeah,
it's real bad. They just went, we're dissolving because we don't want to take any more attacks from the Trump administration.
Yep. Like this is the losing battle. Like we've clearly lost. We're out, guys.
God forbid we have public broadcasting for, any family out there that's, that relies on it.
Yeah, no.
God knows we don't need that shit.
Yeah, no, that's for the fucking poors, man. Fuck them. Yeah, so a lot of great programming and shit is going to be losing its funding. We're losing public broadcasting, but I mean, who cares? The whole thing's just going down in shit. Well, for us anyway. For the people at the top, they're getting a golden ballroom.
Yeah, no, it's true. Well, okay. Here's the thing. For that golden ballroom, just as a quick little aside here, they don't have a contractor willing to build it. They still don't. Like, Trump's trying to get people to, like, build it, but no one's taking the fucking offer.
That's hilarious and sad.
Yeah, we demolished a whole wing of the White House for
nothing.
Basically nothing.
Oh, mercy. Yeah, so we lost, funding for the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, so we could demolish that and get this stupid shit that we're not even fucking getting. It's such a terrible shame. Everything's going to shit. But yeah, so
basically.
R.I.P. to the CPB. Did you have any other circus news?
I had one, and I only bring it up. So occasionally I will bring some stuff up to you folks just to kind of tell you I don't care. Just so that I can, for posterity's sake, I mentioned it. They've dropped trailers for Avengers Endgame, or not Endgame, that was previous. Avengers Doomsday with Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr., yeah. I have yet to watch it.
And
I just saw that it's out. I'm going to watch it after we record.
So there's been a couple of them now. And this most recent one, spoiler alert if you haven't watched the trailer yet, they're bringing back the X-Men, the original X-Men from the three X-Men movies.
Yeah. The X-Men from who was that dude who did the first two X-Men?
Crap, I can't think of his name now.
Well, whatever. So yeah, but the original team, James Marsden and all of them.
Yeah, they're all coming back for Doomsday. And I'm here to tell you folks, I don't fucking care. I just don't give a shit. Look, if Doomsday ends up being a 10 out of 10 masterpiece that literally everyone is like, oh my god, I can't believe this movie, then maybe I'll go see it. But I gotta be so real with y'all, I just don't really give a rat's ass anymore. And I'm gonna tell you why. I don't give a rat's ass because I've seen, was the third one for Spider-Man, was that No Way Home? Is that what I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Homecoming, Far From Home. Yeah, No Way Home.
That's right, because the people from the other dimensions could not get home.
So I watched No Way Home, and I'm going to be so real with you folks. If you want my honest review of it, I didn't like it. And I didn't like it for a very specific reason. Not that the acting was bad, not that the action was bad. I didn't like it because it felt like a movie made for movie theaters, and I watched it at home by myself. So when Andrew Garfield Spider-Man popped in and pulled off his mask, there's just like 5 seconds of dead silence as he just stands there and all the characters gawk at him. And I kind of sat there and I was like a little confused. I was like, why the fuck are we just standing here?
Pause for
Oh,
cheers.
this is where the audience is supposed to cheer when seeing Andrew Garfield Spider-Man again. And something about that moment, that singular like instance in that movie, because it happened twice with both the different Spider-Mans.
Yeah, the Spooderman reveals were both like, and pause for applause.
And that happens like 5 or 6 times with that whole fucking movie.
Because there's so many reveals.
Exactly. And every time they do a reveal, they do a fucking pause and be like, oh, look who we got to come back. And I'm like, dude, I don't want movies made like this. All right? Movies made like this, I've realized it annoys me so much. It annoys me so much I can't focus on the good shit because I'm stuck thinking about that fuck-ass pause that you did for like, oh, look at this thing. Isn't this cool? It irks me. It annoys me on a level that I can't truly describe. But so yeah, look, I watched the Doomsday trailers, and I'm here to tell you folks, I don't care. They had a countdown clock at the end of one of them. I think they had it on all of them. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't care. I don't give a shit, man.
Because I just watched the teaser trailers, the ones with Cap and Thor, that are like, Cap's back and Thor's back for Doomsday. And it's like, in 11 months, I'm like, oh, we way out here with the trailer.
Like, I don't. Oh, we brought back Captain. Chris Evans came back for Captain America. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
They're really trying to make you forget that they tried to do Kang with that dude who can't do Kang now.
Yeah, they really do. They're really out here trying to be like, no, forget about that shit. That was just a ploy. That was a setup. Remember Ant-Man and Quantumania? No, you don't.
Yeah, no, but Loki beat him in Loki, so that's that now.
Yeah, we're fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, everything's okay. Yeah, but yeah, so I'll check out the trailer. But yeah, I don't know. I never saw Thunderbolts. I liked No Way Home, but I did see it in theaters.
Yeah, you got the hype moments. I didn't get those on my ass and on my couch.
Yeah, that's the thing. Some shit you gotta go see in theaters. I feel like gotta get the theater experience. Although if Netflix has its way, we won't have theaters anymore.
Yeah, and like, look, man, I saw Superman in theaters, and that fucking ruled. And
Fuck
it
yeah,
didn't
it did.
need to have those pause moments of like, look at this reveal that we got for this character. No, dude, cool shit just happened, and I cheered because it was fucking awesome.
Right? And if you miss a line, sometimes you just gotta go back and rewatch it. Hey, here's a funny one. The first time I saw Avengers, after Hulk smashes Loki, like the audience was laughing so hard, none of us heard him say puny god.
Ha!
We went and saw it at midnight, and the theater was just erupting. And like, I didn't realize that till the second time I watched it. I was like, "Oh shit, he talks!"
Oh, God, man. I don't know. That first fucking Avengers movie, I do think very fondly on it, because it was just so fucking cool to see all your superhero pals coming together, making a team,
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I just don't give a rat's ass anymore. You know where it started for me? You know what really the downhill spiral started for me? It was Age of Ultron, man. That one burned me so fucking bad. You took one of my favorite comic book villains. One of my fucking, like, I'm talking top 3 is fucking Ultron. I fucking love that villain. And you reduced him to nothingness. Look how they massacred my boy.
Really hoed out Ultron on that one. And I feel like they tried to do better for Kang. They're like, so Ultron didn't work partially because we didn't really introduce him, he just showed up in the Avengers movie and was like, this is an Avengers level threat. So they try to be like, well, we'll work Kang into it so people are kind of start fighting him slow, and then we build him into a threat like we did with Loki or Thanos. And then, of course, Kang.
Yep. Yeah, guy can't Kang anymore, so we cut Kang. Kang's gone.
So we're doing Doom, but we're bringing back Downey Jr. Terrible. We'll see. We'll see how all this goes. I don't know.
That's the other thing, isn't it? They haven't built up Doom like at all. Are they even doing movies like leading up to this?
He was teased in the Fantastic Four after the credits thing.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that. But that's it. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. But that's the thing. It'll just be Robert Downey Jr. and it's going to be a parallel Earth thing. So honestly, what they'll probably do is he'll probably be some sort of evil Tony Stark.
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, I would not be shocked either. But yeah, I guess we'll see how that goes. But we're running kind of long, so I know we talked about it at the beginning a little bit, but we got a little more to get into for the revolt.
I love democracy.
It's a trap!
I am the Senate.
Not yet.
It's treason, then.
So this is how liberty dies. With thunderous applause.
Man, every time we record this intro I made, just seems more and more fitting.
Every time. Every goddamn time.
Yeah, and every time, like, I feel a little worse just listening to it. Like, this is bad.
Morty, it's looking pretty bad out there, Morty. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Right, yeah. Morty, everything's going to shit, Morty.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
But welcome to the revolt, ladies and gentlemen. As we talked about up top, Donald Trump, the United States, has kidnapped President Maduro of Venezuela, charged him with being a narco-terrorist, and having a machine gun in his own home, I believe, was one of the charges. Which seems weird, because, I don't know, I thought Americans loved shit like that.
I also thought we were pretty big on guns, but hey, apparently not.
Right,
Prove me wrong.
Yeah. And they said it was about drugs at one point, even though the president pardoned the leader of, I think it was Honduras last month, who had been convicted of drug crimes. So that's fun. That's all bullshit.
Well, see, he's providing the president with drugs. That's different.
Oh, yes, of course. Of course. This is the good drug dealer. But yeah, and then as also stated earlier, threats of annexing Greenland are back on the table. And like I said, like, they're just ramping it up. This one's happening. This is going to be, I feel like, the big to-do, because this crosses NATO and, like, a European country, you know? And I feel like that'll be the line. Like, I mean, you did this in South America and we were aghast, but it's like, whatever. But you did this to a European country? How dare you, sir?
I mean, you did this to Iraq in the Middle East, which we don't really care about. You did this to Venezuela in the South, which we don't really care about. You did this to a European country? That's it, dude. Cross the fucking line.
Right. Sir, you did this to white people? I thought we had an understanding, sir.
I thought we all agreed no white people.
Right. How dare you? The audacity. So, the other European nations are basically being like, you can't have Greenland. What the fuck are you talking about?
But I want it. I want Greenland. It's gonna be mine. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna build a boat in there. It's gonna be huge.
Yeah, no. So, and this is, of course, all to cover up from, there have been huge Epstein drops, which are taking a back seat to this. But Trump's name was mentioned over like 1,000 times in them and shit. There's all sorts of crazy pictures and accusations, and shit's fucking wild. And it's hilarious how the people who campaigned a year ago on like, oh, Trump's going to be the anti-war president, you know, don't vote for Kamala unless you want a whole bunch of new wars. And here's Donald Trump just kidnapping the president of another country.
Yeah, starting wars, man. That's all he's doing. That's all he's doing. Starting wars for oil. Again, welcome back, precedented times.
Exactly. It's an oldie but a goodie. A classic U.S. maneuver. Hey, we need that motherfucking oil.
And you're going to give it to us. We're going to force it out of your hands.
Yeah, you can either play along or we can take charge. And yeah, so the U.S. is running Venezuela now. That's a thing that we can just, Venezuela's our colony, I guess.
I suppose that'd probably be the word for it, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Welcome back, colonialism.
It's like you never left.
It really is. I was about to say, it's not like it really stopped, but now it's just open colonialism, I think.
Yeah, it's a lot more brazen these days.
Brazen. Trump just hates the idea that he has to be nice to people.
Yeah, no, can't do it. That FIFA Peace Prize. I can't believe. I am aghast that FIFA Peace Prize means so little.
Right. I am shocked. Shocked, I tell you. Well, not that shocked.
Not that shocked. Oh, God. Hey, you know what else this is covering up? This is a smaller thing, but this is just as vital. It's covering up a small bit of voter suppression. So Here's a fun fact for everyone, and I'm serious when I say this. Look this shit up. It's true. They changed how postmark works.
How does it work?
They no longer postmark it when you drop it off at like the post office. Like it no longer says sent on this day. It now only gets a postmark when it goes through like a regional processing facility, which means it has to leave the post office, get to a different like place, and then be processed there, and then it will be postmarked. So if you are doing, I don't know, say a mail-in ballot, and you send it off the day of, like, when you're supposed to send it, that's probably not going to get counted. It will be late, and it will not be tallied in the total votes. So, hey, everyone, if you have bills or you are voting by mail, make sure you send that shit in. I mean, probably at this point, like a week early, just because there's also a report that a lot of mail facilities are being shut down and consolidated.
Yeah, no, they have wanted to privatize the mail industry forever. So.
Hey, and guess what? You can always send it through a privatized company such as FedEx or UPS.
Who will give you better guarantees on your delivery and whatnot, and insurance if you pay extra.
Of course.
Can't just provide a fucking service like the Constitution says.
Oh, God, no. So, the article I was reading, I closed it now, but the article I was reading was like, yeah, if you really want to make sure that your things get postmarked, physically go to the mail location and, hand it to them and tell them, I need this postmarked by XYZ date, and they should be able to take care of it. Because if not, it will not be postmarked when it arrives at the post office. Yep. It has to go to a bigger processing plant. It has to leave your local post office and go to a processing plant somewhere else before it's postmarked.
Yeah, so this is a twofer then, because it's getting the fucking with mail-in voting, plus it's making the post office worse, a thing that they love to do.
Correct.
Well, it's all bad, little brother.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. So this is another thing that that the whole kidnapping the president of it. I feel like I'm fucking going insane because no matter what happens in the world, no matter what our shithead government is doing now, I feel like it's all just hand wavy. It's distracting from. Oh, it's actually distraction from this thing. Oh, it's a hand wave to distract from this thing. Oh, we're actually distracting from this third, even worse thing that's happening over here, but we're hand waving that with a distraction. We invaded Venezuela. That'll distract you from all the other fucked up shit happening. Which
is funny, it all just turns into an Ouroboros of distraction. It's all a circular distraction from itself. We need this to distract from Epstein, which we need to distract from this, which we're going to use to distract from this, which we're going to use to distract from this, which we use Epstein to distract from. Till we get back to the beginning.
And then we just circle all the way the fuck back. And I'm like, I feel like, God, this is going to sound like a little bit fucked up, but it feels like they're doing as much fucked up shit as possible to just grow apathy so that it eventually will do so much fucked up shit that you'll just you'll not want to look at it at all. Eventually you'll just get so sick of seeing all the terrible things we're doing that you'll just want to push it all away and never engage with any of it because everything we're doing is terrible.
Yeah, I don't know if they're trying to overwhelm us like that, or if they're trying to get us so mad that something happens so they can declare martial law.
Who's to say for certain?
Yeah, both are bad choices, but look at Stephen Miller. That guy wants to declare martial law and just put fucking boots to the necks of people who try to rise up.
Yeah, it's true. He does want to do that, doesn't he?
He 100% does, so... Man, it's going bad. It's really going fucking bad. So, in honor of that, in honor of the new year, I think the United States could use a few New Year's resolutions. Don't you think so, little brother?
You know what? I think they could. That sounds like a good idea.
Absolutely. I'll start us off. I think, for the new year, the U.S. should resolve no more carbs. I'm sorry, not no more carbs, no more coups. Let's just swear off those. I know we started off the year with one, but, it's the first week, so we're going to do kind of a mulligan. We're going to start over. No more coups. We've done enough, okay? They never really work in our favor. They always fuck up the country we're trying to coup. How about we just don't anymore, okay? No more coups.
You know what? I'll throw out this one. In tandem with that, no more coups. And how about fewer cars? Yeah, I want fewer cars, just overall. How about we improve the public transport infrastructure?
Right.
You know,
High-speed
let's bring back the
rails.
rails. Yeah.
High-speed rails. That's an excellent resolution, little brother. I can get behind that. So I feel like that kind of goes into my second resolution, which is, we're so focused on other countries. How about we just work on ourselves? Infrastructure, education. Let's just work on ourselves. Let's just focus on us, the U.S., the United States, us. Let's focus on us.
I agree. That's a good one. Hey, here's one that I've got. This one's a little more niche, but you know what? I was recently out and I paid $7 for a taco, and you know what? I want like countrywide mandate. No taco is more than like $3. You know? And I'm not talking about like the Taco Bell shit. If I go to like the street vendor running the food truck off the side of the road that's selling like a fucking like a 10-pack of tacos for like a tenner itself, and they're like the best tacos I've ever had. Right. I'm sorry, man. There's no excuse for the rest of you. I think there should be a limit on the price of tacos.
$3 limit to all you fucking fancy ass mass app places.
Exactly. Goddamn right.
Mm-hmm. All right. I think that the United States should just give up corporate donations. I know it'll be tough to go cold turkey, but I don't think it's good for us. I think it's really bad and cancerous, and I think we should give up corporate donations.
All right. You know what? Hey, that actually goes in line with my next one. Mm-hmm. I personally believe that once you reach a certain wealth threshold, I think. Now, look, I'm open to a lot of ideas. Personally, I think you have. I'll give you a month. If you reach a certain wealth threshold, that can be decided on later. But if you reach a certain wealth threshold, you have 1 month. If you do not drop below that wealth threshold within that month's time, you will be hunted for sport. And anyone who kills you inherits all of your wealth.
Oh, fantastic.
And then that person has 1 month to drop below the wealth threshold.
No. I say we give a pass to the winner by taking like 25% off top just for fun and education or something like that, or healthcare.
Healthcare would be good. And here's the thing. In tandem with this, you have to make sure you're not just funneling that money into smaller business that you also own. No. That money has to go to the public to some degree.
For sure. I have one more resolution. Just universal healthcare.
Always a good one. A good one. I think that should absolutely be implemented.
Yeah, I feel like that's the least realistic of all of my resolutions.
I agree. Here's my resolution. Then I'll cap us off with one more as well for myself. Mm-hmm. If a house is empty, a person must be living in it. A person or family must be living in it.
Hell fucking yeah.
No vacant houses. No more vacant houses.
Yeah, no. And what's the rule I saw? It's like eating at the cookout. Everyone gets their first helping before anybody gets seconds.
Absolutely. Goddamn right. No one is allowed to own multiple homes until everyone is in one.
Oh, I've got another one that I saw from a meme. That's like we treat tax benefits like Mario Kart, and the closer you are to first, the worse your power-ups are. You get better power-ups, the worse you're fucking do it. We're gonna blue shell the 1%.
Fuck yeah, I'm in for it.
All right, well, we did it. The first episode of 2026. Congratulations, little brother. We made it.
God, this has been a really fucked up start to this year. Jesus Christ.
And I imagine it'll only get worse. So join us as we venture through the bread and circuses and revolt of 2026. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your enemies. Tell that new little baby 2026 that just got born after old man 2025 died. Tell the little baby. Tell the little baby 2026. And don't forget to keep bringing the chaos, support the unions, and free Palestine.
Folks, for God's sakes, practice your media literacy. Be gay. Do crimes.